I'm Maria Chavez Haraldson, and I'm the Executive Director for CASA, Court-Appointed Special Advocates here in Benton County. There's children that are abused and neglected. People in the world really care about these kids, and that inspires me, is what humans do for other humans.
Nationally, CASA began when a judge, I think his name was Judge Sukup, he recognized that when a child goes into the system, into the welfare system, nobody speaks to the child's best interests.
One of the things that I think is unique to Benton County is we have 100% coverage of all of our cases. So what that means is that you will see an advocate at the table every single time one of our children is in the court system.
In most counties, a CASA is assigned months after that child has come into care, or only when there's a critical issue. I think it's a critical issue the minute that child is removed from the home and comes into care.
Child abuse issues in particular have been important to me in my work in the legislature. And then my mother also has been a CASA in this program, and it's just such an important thing to have someone that is dedicated simply to that kid.
The stories that we hear is that this is one of those, those horribly hard jobs that you love because you know that you make a difference. It keeps you awake at night. It makes you give a part of your heart to every single child that you advocate for. But you know that in the overall scheme of things, you are making a difference.
I was just assigned as a volunteer coordinator for CASA in New Mexico, and right before I began my first case, I found an abandoned infant of 5 hours of age. I picked up the baby, and she was a healthy 9-pound little girl. And guess who I was assigned as my first case as a CASA in New Mexico. So I got to see her adopted by wonderful parents. There's proof that CASA, when assigned to a child's case, less likely to be abused again, leaves temporary care sooner, and has more opportunity for a voice in court, meaning a better, brighter future.
The CASA Catwalk came up as we were brainstorming an idea for how to create a big event.
People have fashion shows, but never have they had local community members that serve as role models to be a model in a fashion show.
And the idea is to both raise money and raise awareness of what CASA stands for.
No one tonight, I believe, has ever had a professional experience as a fashion model. It's about fun. I'm calling it a fundraiser.
Get involved because it's an organization that you can get involved at any different level. You don't have to be all in and be a major sponsor. You can get involved whether that's helping set things up, tear things down, clean clothes, financially, whatever. There's all sorts of different ways to get involved with CASA. It's not just a one-faceted thing.
We need special advocates, people who see this as a great mission, for them to come as a volunteer, to be trained, to be then appointed by a judge, and to stand up for a child.
You leave a mark on this planet when you do for others, especially children that are vulnerable.